Hello YouTube, welcome to the dojo, you're Samurai Man, and today we have the Shuriken Sentai Nininger-Paomaru. He is the first auxiliary Zord for the Ninja line. He is an elephant, and he's a very Indian-styled elephant, as you can see. Maybe like an Aztec or Indian or something like that, but definitely got some sort of unique, cultural design going for it. So very well done. Not the first time we've seen an elephant, and it's not the first time we've seen a greenish elephant. Usually they're like more of a tealish blue, light blue. But we've seen it in Gao Ranger, that's a Wild Force, and we've seen it in Geki Ranger, that's Jungle Fury. And we've also seen it in Hurricaneger, that's Ninja Storm. Lots of elephants. What else? Surprisingly not in Ghost Sager. I'm surprised we did not get an elephant here, but yes, for the most part, if there's animals, there's usually an elephant. If they ever do an animal, they generally throw in elephants. I don't know why. I really don't know why, but elephants are pretty big within the Super Sentai world. Are there any more? Did I list off all the elephants we've gotten? I don't know. Maybe there's more, but yeah, you can see, yeah, when there's animals, there's pretty much gonna be an elephant. It's like lion and elephant are like staple. There's always a lion, and then it is always an elephant too. I don't know why, but there is. But very nice. This is probably one of my more favorites of the elephants. Gao Rangers definitely takes the top. Geki Rangers was, but this guy's pretty cool also. So you can see he's got a nice he's got a nice black and gold trim around him. Very much like this design. It's like a helmet type thing they got going on here. I like this. It goes around the eyes. Nice big old blue metallic eyes. That looks great as well. I like the little tusk he's got going on. That's cool. And then he's got like the silver for the trunk. Kind of a mechanical detail. If you look at the end of the trunk, he does have a Shuriken logo right there. Very cool. And then he's got the Ninja logo there. And he's got like a little gold, like king's kind of helmet thing going on. Crown, I guess. And then a little bit of gold at the knees there. Nothing for the articulation. Nothing moves. It's just pretty static. Just sits there. But it looks nice. It's what it does. It's supposed to look nice. I like how he got like the axe. This is supposed to be an axe later. You'll see. It's a tail here. That's very nice use of the axe. So that's cool. He's got a good amount of mechanical detail, nice amount of molding, plenty of molding here. You can see around the ears. Another thing I like to point out, I like how the ears kind of fill in here. You can see it's supposed to make kind of like a circle. That's the ears. They do move. There is some movement here in the ears, so that's about the only movement. But there you go. Very nicely done overall. I like this design. So very cool. So we'll go ahead and transform him into his little robot mode, and we'll see what's... So the big thing for this toy line is that each of the auxiliary Zords has, and even the Megazord and the Six Rangers Megazord, they all have a little robot to pilot, I guess, the Megazord and the Zords and all that. So for this toy line, the big thing is each auxiliary Zord turns into a little person or robot. So as you can see, I just assembled pretty much everything, and now we're just doing the hinges at the knees and the hinge at the waist, and we've kind of got like almost a little person. Flip up the head, you can see that there. And then we're going to go ahead and take the front of the elephant, put that on like that, and then I believe, let's see, I'm trying to remember. I think this goes on, does this go on at all? This might not go on at all. I'm having difficulty remember. I don't think this goes on at all. I think that leaves off to the side, and then we take these here, bits, and they go on like this, yeah. There's little tabs right here, or there's tabs at the back of the shoulders and tab holes right there at the base of that cannon. And that goes in like that. And this goes in like this. Yeah, there you go. And now we have our little robot mode, which is pretty cool. It's pretty cool that it makes a little robot mode. We do have this left over, unfortunately. Like I said, I guess it doesn't go in. I couldn't remember if it did or not. But yeah, it doesn't look like it does. So there you go. So very cool looking little robot. And it's very nicely done. But we can still use the Shuriken here. Very nice little Shuriken design. You can still use the sound effects it has. You push the button at the top. He says Paomaru. Sound effects, and then Otomonin Shuriken. Sounded like I said Pow Powja, and then you just made the elephant noise. So they each have each of the auxiliary Zords comes with a Shuriken that makes 3 different sound effects. And they all say Otomonin Shuriken, and they all say like what their name is, so Paomaru, and then they all make some kind of unique sound effect, and that was his. So very cool. I like this design here. He's got these like cannons at the top, shoulder cannons. He's got a very nice looking face. I like how the elephant makes it his chest. That looks really cool. And then I like how he got the fists even. They even molded in fists here. They don't move, but I like how the fists are part of the elephant face, but they line up perfectly with the rest of him. So that way you can still see he's got arms here and elbows. They don't move or anything, but it's still very nice. And we'll go ahead and zoom in the head just so you can take a look. So he's got a very nice looking face sculpt. It's very tough guy looking. Big lower chin area. He's got some angry looking blue eyes. I like the helmet motif. He's got a little spike here at the top of the helmet. The gold trim around it, the whole helmet just really helps add to that motif. So he looks kind of gladiatorial. I do like that. He's a tough guy. He's big and tough. He's got the cannons and everything. So very nicely done. I do like this guy quite a bit, and he's really doing it for me. So you can see a nice little side-by-side comparison with the Shuriken mini robot mech figure, and then we got our Paomaru in his little robot mode. You can see how the designs differ a lot. He's got much more of that kind of like Kaku Ranger Ninja vibe. That's what I get from him, is like Kaku Ranger. And he's just got more of a little bit more of a little tough robot. He's a short little stout robot. So very cool. I do much like this comparison, and it's very nicely done. And then just taking a look here at the Shuriken for Paomaru. Very nice. It's got a very like Africa feel to it, where you got like some like the savannah, where he's got like some not fields, but like open land, and then a couple of trees. I do like that. Like Paomaru really belongs in there. It's got this swirly effects going on to it, so that's just like what they have with all of them. Apparently they have like some swirly designs. I guess that's just for the Shuriken, but it looks very nice. And then here at the bottom we have like some kanji. I'm assuming that means elephant. Actually, is that even kanji? That don't even look like kanji. I'm not too sure. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just a really crazy kanji. Maybe they just the font they chose just makes it look weird. But there it is. Not bad. Not bad at all. I do like that. So bring in our Shuriken here. What we could do with our Paomaru is take his little face off to start with. There you go. We're going to take his legs off. And then we're going to take off the Shuriken part. There you go. And we're going to have this little bricky guy right here. And what we're going to do is take his face, put it back here. Basically like into his little robot mode, basically. Like I did twice. Yeah. But anyways, yeah. So here you have him. Keep his legs up like this, because now he's going to go ahead and sit into the chair. Let's get the little handles out of the way. It's a little difficult for this guy just because he is pretty spread out pretty far. As you can see, he's a very wide little guy. Let's see if I can't get him in there. At least I'm pretty sure this is how it goes in. I've been wrong before. Yeah, let's see. Maybe if we do it, I think it'd be easier if we did it like this first. Just get him in there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so let's get him in like that first. That's easier. Then we'll take the little Paomaru piece right here, the elephant faceplate, and let's bring the ears forward actually to start with. That would probably help. And then clip it in to place. There we go. Okay, snug as a bug. There he is in there. And now we'll take the Shuriken, bring the face down. Very cool looking face. We'll go ahead and look at that in detail in a sec. I'm not going to clip it in yet, so it doesn't make the sound. First, I'm going to get the arms all oriented. He's got these cool axes. What you want to do is take these bits here, the bottom, if I can grab them. There we go. Flip them around. And flip it around. Oh, why? There we go. Hard for me to grip it. And I think it would look better. I think it would look better if you had it like this, because you can see there's axes there, which is pretty cool. He's got two tomahawks. They're like small. And now he's got these two tomahawks here, and I think it would probably look better like this if you want to have the axes on the outside. Because if you look at if you were to look at it from an angle, it'd be like this, maybe. I don't know. Maybe inner would look better. I'm not really sure. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna do it inner. Let's do it inner. And then you just want to tab them in. They work just like the sword and the shield, or at least the sword. The shield doesn't go in like that. And then you want to put these in here. I'm dropping stuff. I just don't want the head to fall off. There you go. Now, got them like this. Go ahead and get them a cool pose first. Actually, let's do this. Make them a cool pose. There you go. And now. Kablam! So there is Shuriken Pao. He looks pretty cool. I do like the green. He's got a bit of green on him. So that looks very nice. He's got the Shuriken Sentai Nininger logo right here. And then he's got the little, kind of like lightning bolty-ish, kind of like Mighty Morphin going on here. So nice little accents. I like how the gold comes around here. You can see on the yellow Dumpmaru, it kind of goes along with the face and the beard and all that on him. Then we got the gold on the chest. It comes a nice little... It doesn't exactly connect, but it feels like it does. And these bits here, the handles, I don't think you can get them in. The best you could probably do is maybe get them behind the ears. I could have probably got them in the behind the ears in the first place just to get them out of the way. But they're there also still. But yeah, this is the motif, the kind of whole style of... what's it called? Of... Ninja is the mechs. They all have all their auxiliary Zords. They turn into little people, which I think is really cool. I do think that's a really awesome aspect that they have the little person mode. If you want to have them like off this, like you want to have the Megazord, then you want to have all the auxiliary Zords. You can have them all in the person mode. I think that's cool to have little robot modes. But yeah, that's what their whole thing is. You can see. Well, we'll go ahead and zoom in a sec. But you can see he's got now the cool axes. They do look pretty nice, even though they are just like thin axes with giant chunky blocks on them. It works for Power Rangers and Sentai. I think that works. That's fine. So very cool. I like the addition of the green color. It's nice. Now we've got a little bit more color added on. So that's very cool. And for his sound effects, he just makes the one sound. That's it. That's the only sound he makes. So it's still cool. So this isn't anything official, at least as far as I know. But if you want, what you could do is you could take out one of the axes. There you go. And then bring it around to this side. And you can attach it to the back of the other arm. I can get it. There we go. And it fits in perfectly. You can see it's not pushing the other side out. And now we've got like a cool like double axe spear type thing. Or maybe even like a bow. Like a bow and arrow. So that's pretty cool. Like I said, nothing official to my knowledge, but it's just something that look cool. There you go. So again, you can see that he has a very nice looking face. I love the gold chin strap we got going on. That looks really cool. It looks like he's got like jewelry or something. That's a really nice touch. And then it comes around the side of the cheeks as well. It looks very awesome. I love the gold Ninja logo on the front of the elephant's head. And then the black straps on the elephant's head also kind of looks like it's working in with the rest of the costume. And then I love how he's got the black around the eyes. He does have a little blue dot in the center between his eyes. I think that's a nice little touch also. He's got like two blue metallic looking eyes and then a little dot there just to really make it pop a little bit more. And I do like this pattern we got going on. Like it's pretty basic with the ninja star. That's pretty simple. But I think I like the fact that it looks like that. I think it's like in the military in India. They have like the hat where it's really poofy. Not like poofy, but round like you can see it is. And there's a spike at the top. I think that's supposed to be like the Indian military or something like that. I'm not really sure. Maybe I'm not like current, but like old. But I do like that. You definitely get like an Indian look from the obviously from the fact that he's an elephant, and then just like the jewelry and design and everything in general. I'm definitely getting like an Indian vibe, so that's pretty cool. So guys, I have to say this is a nice little addition to this set. It looks great. The color is beautiful. It's a nice shade of green. I like the gold highlights and all that. So, I guess that's all there is to say. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe to my channel on YouTube, as well as follow me on Tumblr and Twitter at Vacation, and Instagram at Mechas of Iron Heart. Find out my pictures, who's purchases, who's making what's coming out, little sets and scenes I'm making more. And anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Until next time.